Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the Friday night exposure with the exposer. I'm A Johnny, the exposer, your host. We are live right on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, where I go live on Friday nights to expose Michael Jordan fans for hating on LeBron James, the greatest basketball player of all time. Again, I am A Johnny, the exposer. This is the GOAT James Kingdom channel. Shout out to everybody that's already in the comments. Shout out to Crash. We are here and we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's a special show. It's going to be a one-on-one show, so there won't be a link put up on the show because Craig King, who is one of our MJ delegates, will be on tonight's show as we will discuss who are the most annoying fans in the GOAT discussion. Are LeBron fans the worst ones, or are the Michael Jordan fans the worst and the most annoying fans when we're talking about the GOAT conversation? So I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Thank you so much. If you are already a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the ring notification and also hit the like button. Don't be afraid to share the content. You can also catch us on YouTube, on Facebook as we go live there. This is actually going live off of my Johnny Bakari page as well, on Facebook and also on YouTube. You can catch us on TikTok. I was just on TikTok live earlier. We are GOAT James Kingdom. I'm A Johnny. And of course, you guys know who Brandon is. And tonight's show, we are definitely going to discuss something great, y'all. And we're going to have a great show because we're going to talk about this because you know what? We had a show about who are the most delusional fans, right? That was the conversation on Sunday's show. Who are the most delusional fans? And truthfully, the most delusional fans, we proved it, are Michael Jordan fans. They're clearly the most delusional fans. We proved it. And we're going to have Craig show up because Craig said that there are just as much delusional LeBron fans. So I'm going to bring Craig up now because he is ready and he is here. What's poppin', Craig?
Yo.
What's good, brother?
Yep.
Yeah, man. We are going to have another great program, y'all. So obviously you was on Sunday's show and you saw the backlash. Have you got a chance to rewatch the show or see anything as far as anybody contact you? Because you said you get contacted, right? What happened this week? Anybody contact you about Sunday's show?
Oh no.
Nah,
not this week.
Not this week.
As much to say. Like I said, the show was really about Jordan fans. We really didn't get a.
Yeah, because Jordan fans are crazy. Jordan fans are crazy. Like I told you, they say a lot of crazy. And this is the funny thing. Y'all claim to not be Jordan fans. This is what makes it the most weirdest thing with them. They're not Jordan fans. They just think Jordan is the GOAT. And they have all kinds of silly reasons to think why Jordan is the GOAT. And remember, I told you during the show that, there's all kind of weirdos. They do all kind of weird stuff, right? So just to give you an example, let's just start this off with this one individual here. I don't know how they thought that they were going to be able to get any kind of pub with this, but they got, like you said, they got more followers than you on TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says exposing the exposer. This is the Throat James page on TikTok. Somebody created. Like I told y'all, there is a Throat James Kingdom page. There is a GOAT Jordan Kingdom page. And now there's this page. This is what they do. Okay, these are the psychotic Michael Jordan supposed fans or non-fans. I don't know what to call them, Craig. What are they? What can we say they are if they claim not to be Michael Jordan fans?
Well, first of all, you can't say this is a Jordan fan at distance until you have 100% accurate proof that this was a Jordan fan. Just because it's somebody that just hates you.
Oh my God. This is a Jordan fan. This is a Jordan fan. They're coming after the exposure. You know why they're coming after me? Because the way I talk about Michael Jordan. That's the only way. And the way I talk about LeBron. They don't like it. They really, really don't like it. Shout out to John. What's good, John? I see y'all in the comments. All right, look, see, Craig, you got stars. Craig, you a star. You got fans. I told you got fans,
Man,
Craig.
listen.
You got fans. They love it. They love it. Yes, they are LeBron haters. They're not even Jordan fans. They're really not even Jordan fans. They're really not. So, but look,
I ain't even say nothing. You talk about it. I ain't even say nothing. I ain't even say anything.
See, look. They didn't even. I know.
Say anything.
Craig didn't even say anything. But you remember what I was telling you. You remember what I was telling you about how a lot of Jordan fans like to do the vote thing, right? Because you guys kept saying it was a trap. It was a trap. Ralph wanted it to be real polls. real votes. It wasn't enough. I mean, we could bring up, but we could keep bringing them up. These things are fun. I thought they were fun. Let me just bring up one random one. Now, you did one that came up, right? So let's talk about that one. Let's bring up the one that you brought up here, which is this one, I believe. Here we go. This is you right here. So you brought up one in the group right here, right?
Yeah.
So explain this one, because people at first didn't know what you were talking about with this one.
Well, I was trying. I for some reason I couldn't edit the post to put what I was playing. So basically, it was just what would you have as a player? Would you want first career? You want to be a rookie who makes the playoffs, or do you want to be a rookie who don't make the playoffs? The first 2 years, do you want to miss the playoffs, or the first 2 years you want to get that playoff experience? That's all it was.
So you got the results you said you expected, right?
That's what you told me? That was I expected. You just like it's the same thing. Would you rather lose in the finals or lose in the first round? So it's basically the same thing. You lost in the later round of in the season. It just happened to be the first round.
Okay, all right. Oh, Liddy, is that me, Liddy? Am I a Curry, Kobe, and Jordan haters? That's what we are. I don't get that. I really don't get it. That is hilarious. Let's go. What's good? Shout out to Irvies. How you say that? Irvies. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I'm messing them up. I'm bad with names, y'all. So shout out to everybody. Like I said, I see y'all in the comments. Craig is here to defend the Jordan fans. So Craig, what bring it up? What are some things that you say make LeBron fans delusional? What is it about us that are delusional, that makes us delusional and annoying fans? What makes us annoying? That's the number one question. Let's start there. What makes us the most annoying fans in the GOAT conversation?
Well, from what I've seen, it's basically every post is basically comparing what LeBron did to Jordan. Like I get me. I'm in your group. I'm not gonna post on something that's strictly about LeBron. It's a LeBron group. What I look like commenting on a strictly LeBron. Now, if you mention Jordan, then yeah, that's why I'm in. Like, hold on, what you talking about, Jordan?
so that's the thing. Okay, so what is it about Jordan? Why can't we talk about Jordan? This I want to know. What is it about Michael Jordan that says we can't speak about Jordan? Why can't we talk about Jordan?
I have no problem speaking about Jordan, but like I said, that's the thing. That's the hypocrisy that y'all do.
What's the hypocrisy? I mean, because this was y'all get mad because we don't say stuff like this. Jordan had killer instinct. I don't know what the hell killer instinct means. Is that what they get mad about? Because that killer instinct is nonsense. And like my boy John just said, show us killer instincts with the stats. Show us.
I'm talking about how what Cam did earlier with the post that had everybody in uproar about what he did after year 15. Like
that was just showing how LeBron James has a Hall of Fame career after 15 seasons. So even after playing 15 seasons, as great as LeBron was for the first 15 seasons of his career, Jeff, we just took the last 5 years.
So you think somebody's going to make the Hall of Fame with 7,000 points, 4,000 rebounds?
At 5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA. Yeah.
Oh, the media votes count now, right?
No, but yes, if you go look at the people who, go look at that. Those count because that means you are, again, nobody ever said those don't count because the stats are there. He averaged 27 points per game, 8 rebounds, 7 assists.
I put it like this. Jordan and LeBron is the only players in NBA history to be top 5 in scoring, both totals and averages. No one else can say that.
Don't worry, LeBron's going to be there because Kevin Durant's not going to be top 5 in per game averages by the end of his career. His per game average is going to start going down.
But he's not top 5, and Kevin Durant is not top 5.
I know that, but LeBron's going to be there when Kevin Durant's no longer there because LeBron's going to stay at 27 points per game. Kevin Durant will be under 27.
This is year 17 for KD. I mean, that's longevity too, right?
No, but remember he missed 2 seasons. If he plays another 2-3 seasons and he doesn't average over 27 points per game, which I don't think he's going to do that
averaging
anymore.
27 on what, 12 shots? Like
we'll see. We'll see what he does this year. We'll see how many points he'll average for. Again, if he's going to play, he only played like 900 games. Let's see what he's going to average.
No, he played 9 something like 986 he had.
something like that. Yeah, let's bring up the one that you're talking about, because like you're saying, like what Cam said. Because if we bring up what Jordan fans say, for some reason Jordan fans voted that the Washington years were better than what LeBron did with the Lakers, and that's completely false. You can't.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You can't. Right here, you can't compete with that. So that's basically what Cam was saying. If we really get down to the nitty gritty, right? If we really get down to it, LeBron James he did his job in LA. Those are facts. Yes, yep, that's right. I'm with you, Philip. Stephen A. Smith is annoying. All right, you can bring up Nick Cannon and Shannon Sharp as it being annoying. Stephen A. Smith is annoying. He says the most silliest stuff. He said, "Word." Stephen A. Smith is. They in the comments. They saying, "What up? What up, Adrian? What's good?"
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see y'all in there. What up? What up, Anthony? If you know what, I think we should put the link up. But that's what I'm saying, Craig. So, and this is another thing I was trying to explain to you, Craig, as well. This is another thing this is why the conversation goes nowhere, because Jordan fans pick and choose whatever they need to make Jordan the GOAT, right? So remember we were talking about how these are just people's opinions, right? You were saying that they're just folks' opinions. This is just their opinions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, remember I was telling you that's the problem? Because these people's opinions is what makes the acclamation and everything work for Jordan. Here it is. This guy's telling us. This is what he's telling us. This guy right here, Thomas Stop, doesn't even have LeBron as the GOAT. But this is how he wants to talk about Jordan being the GOAT. Majority rules in every way. And in every situation where there's a vote, the votes, there you go. In every situation, there's a vote. So even the little silly votes that y'all say that we see on Brandon's group that he's in with 100,000 members, it says if you consider the vote for GOAT like we do in an election, it was a landslide. And the close to unanimous for Jordan. That's it. This is how he sees it. Don't bother arguing about it, because majority rules. It's consensus. That's how they see it. Because the majority say Michael Jordan's the GOAT for whatever silly opinion they have. It doesn't matter. They have that. They're the vote. At the end, he writes, "You're entitled to your opinion, but I'll stick with what the pros think." It's not the pros. We don't have all the pros information on this.
But they do those anonymous NBA polls all the time. If not once did they
I
have
know.
a poll where it was LeBron had a higher vote than Jordan.
Yes, when they did the younger votes, they did. When they asked the young rookies last year coming into the season, they all picked LeBron.
And how many was those that voted?
It's the same thing with the athletic vote. It was 117 players. Those 117 players don't represent all the players. That's the point. Those are anonymous players. And that's an old thing. Here goes another guy. And the majority of opinions have MJ. So we're not supposed to go off of the stats. We're not supposed to go off of the accolades, the achievements. We're supposed to go off of the opinions of people who would choose to be with Michael Jordan for 72 hours instead of Beyonce or Lori Harvey.
But the same, you act like Jordan didn't do anything in his career to have people think he's the GOAT. I mean, they based it off the same thing you just said: the stats, the achievements, the accolades. I mean,
yeah, but none of them equate to GOAT status. That's the point. None of it. Here he goes. Now they want to bring up stuff. Here it goes. It goes right there at the bottom. You read it. Most times leading the league in value over replacement, which was a stat that didn't exist when Jordan was in the league. And in 2016, Jordan didn't have the most seasons with the most VORP. They changed that stat after 2017. So that's why Jordan, and that's when Jordan had all of those VORPs. But
so
Jordan
I don't
fans
care
don't know
about
that.
analytics. I don't care about advanced stats. So you tell me, I go by what I can see. I'm up and I can calculate my damn self. But
that's what I'm saying. That's why I tell people you have to go off of what is tangible. People talk about the eye test, right? In reality, you can't see every basketball game that ever existed. You'll never get a chance to see every basketball game that ever existed in NBA history. But guess what? You'll get a chance to look it up with the stats. The stats will tell you anything. I mean, the stats will show you everything you need to see. So hold on. This is not what I wanted to show you here. Hold on. All right. So.
I know you're gonna pull up the poll, but I'm probably sure you didn't put it up when someone added those other two poll questions on there.
What other two poll questions? Which ones?
I think I put it on my computer. Well, it wasn't poll questions. They were just angry LeBron fans.
No, I mean, you guys. I mean, this is see what you
I
guys
screenshot it because I knew they was going to delete it before people seen it.
You guys were not going to. You guys are not going to do the challenge. I would love for y'all to challenge the LeBron James fans' logic, right? Because as an example, right, let's bring up SB's question, right? SB asked, all right, let's see if I can find SB's question here. I believe this is SB's question. Yeah, here's SB's question. SB asked, what's more impressive? Michael Jordan 93 finals versus Phoenix, LeBron James 51-point game 1 versus Golden State, or Stephen Curry's 22 finals versus the Warriors. I mean, versus the Celtics, right? But LeBron James fans don't put championships over anything and everything. We don't do that. So there's a logic.
So what you're saying is it's okay for them to vote for this way, but if someone says
I'm not saying
else about Jordan that doesn't go with the consensus that it should be, that's delusional. So you don't think this is delusional? One game is better than the whole final series? You about to give them an excuse to why they voted for this?
No, I'm not about to give an excuse. Like I said, I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm gonna explain to you why they voted for this. Because again,
you're in context, right?
No, because you're in a LeBron James page. If you were on a Jordan page, I would understand why people say what they say about Michael Jordan. It's a Jordan fan page. You expect them to be fans. You understand what I'm trying to say? But these are coming from LeBron James fans, and their logic still falls in line with LeBron James' logic, fans' logic. It falls in line with our logic that his individual performance trumped team success. Because
averaging 41 in 6 games is not better than scoring 51 in one game, and one of those games you scored 55.
Jordan averaged 41 points per game against Phoenix, correct?
And he scored 55. So that's not better.
Well, listen, again, yes. In 6 games, what's more impressive, but the way they see it is that they're not thinking of the 41-point game. They're not thinking of Michael. The way they're thinking the question is being posed is Jordan winning the championship. Because he didn't put averaging 41 points per game. So the concept is Michael Jordan winning the championship, his performance in winning that championship. That's what LeBron fans are thinking. They're not thinking Jordan's 41 game performance, because you guys don't care about stats. You guys care about
why was it a delusion?
That's what you guys bring up. That's what you guys
would say. Jordan Wizards years is better than LeBron. Why is it delusional?
What happened?
Why would that be delusional?
Which one?
If someone said Jordan Wizard years was better than LeBron Lakers years, why would that be delusional?
Because LeBron James was more successful all across the board. Even with everything, the stats, everything. He was more successful across the board.
So this wouldn't be more successful across the board?
Again, he said, well, which was more impressive in LeBron James fans' mind, and again, it's in a LeBron group, Jordan winning a championship on being on the best team, facing a team that had no competition, you know what I'm saying? To them, what
LeBron, they can't answer the question. They gotta think, right? So
it's not they gotta think. No, again, the question was posed incorrectly, because like I said, if we go to how Brandon posed these questions, which is what posed, this is why you guys are getting exposed by this, is that Brandon's question is a question like this right here. Let me see. Yeah, all right. No, not this question. Hold on. Let me pull it up again. Let me get
literally, which is better? Like
No. I'm gonna find the right one. Let me find the right one. I gotta find the right one. Give me a second, y'all, because I got a bunch of them.
It should be anyone if he posed the question, right?
No, right here, this one. How is Michael Jordan winning this one? When all I ever hear is championship and rings matter more than anything.
But he just literally the same question. What's more impressive? That's it. That's the same question.
But Jordan fans' logic isn't stats and individual performance over team success. Jordan's fans tell you championship.
So if we were to say the 30 points per game is why he's the GOAT instead of the 6 rings, then this would apply. This wouldn't be delusional.
Yeah, it wouldn't be delusional. If you guys,
no one ever says he has the highest scoring career average when they mention why he's the GOAT. No one ever says that.
They mention when Jordan is the GOAT, it's 6-0, it's 6 championships, 30 points per game. Enough is not enough to be the GOAT. This doesn't actually what makes you. This says what's most impressive. This is not saying what makes you the GOAT.
Okay, and so the
30
other
points.
question: what's more like ZU?
No,
excuse
no,
for
but
one,
no.
but
But I'm saying
doing the
you're that. But
same
this is what you're doing, Craig. This is what y'all do. You're switching the narrative. No one said this makes
you
anyone the
switching the
GOAT.
narrative. You
No,
pull one
I'm
group
saying
and you
no.
go in again explain because it's context.
I'm pointing out that the idea that Jordan fans literally pick stats over championships literally shows how delusional Jordan fans are. You literally just said that 30 points per game, which is just a statistical stat, which is there's no award for it, there's nothing for it. It's the number one, like you said, he could be number one, 30 points per game. Is better than winning 11 championships. When these are the same people that tell you that 6 championships trump 4 all the time, which is only 2 more championships. No matter what the stats LeBron James has, no matter how statistical dominant LeBron James is statistically, the championships trumps all that. So to reverse it shows the delusion.
That is wrong. You just gave an excuse about that. No,
it's not an excuse because
yes,
I would love.
It is because you can vote. You literally you can put that in any group, and anyone will say winning the finals is better than losing one game with 50 points, and you know that. I don't care what anybody says.
No. Now, if you would have said, and that's why I said the SB had to make a better performance because the one that let's go to the one that Brandon put up because I believe I have the one Brandon put up.
That those two posts are literally the same thing.
Let me see if I can put up the one Brandon put up, the one that has the 3 different ones. Let me see here. I think this is it right here. Okay, here it is. So here it is right here, right? This is the one. So this is what basically SB challenged, right? This is what he challenged right here. He basically said, so he said in the middle of the show, he said, so if I go and put the 51-point game versus other finals performances, he says, you're telling me that no one's going to vote for LeBron James. And I was wrong. I didn't think nobody was going to vote for LeBron James. But it says right here, what playoff performance is more impressive? See what I'm saying? Like this was more descriptive. He just said what's most impressive. So you left for interpretation. No, you left for interpretation. It's not the same.
Oh my God.
But this goes right here to tell you, right, like I'm saying, the performance, the playoff performance, it's the performance, not winning the championship. It's the performance in 2016 and Jordan's 63 point game.
Again, one game at 51 points trumps. You could pick any of his 6 games. The 55-point game. It's like literally.
No, I'm telling you,
deep dive and go into what happened.
Yes, no, they're gonna go.
He scored 40 or more points in 5
They're not
games.
going to realize that they're not going up because when you're talking about a Jordan fan, we're not talking stats. What they're thinking is LeBron James went up against a team by himself in the finals that he shouldn't have been in, and he put up 51 points.
He shouldn't have been in there. Why should he been in the finals?
Because he had, he was the only team to make the NBA finals with a negative plus minus efficiency net rating to go into the playoffs. They had the worst.
So does that say something about the competition, or do that say something how great he is?
Because no, that's not saying about
that. Was Jordan. That would say he.
That says
trash competition.
No, that says how great he is because the competition he played was great. The Toronto Raptors were great. The other teams that were in the conference were great. They had great teams in the conference. Let's go to the 2018 season. Let's go to it. Let's go to 2018 and let me bring up the team because I know one team was definitely Toronto, right?
It was Toronto.
Oh, you had Toronto. You had Toronto, Boston,
and Chicago.
You have Philadelphia. Philadelphia won 50. These are all 50 wins. Toronto won 59 games. Boston won 55 games. Philadelphia won 52
now
games.
The games matter.
No, but that's
because
of course
when we
the games
say
matter.
That Jordan beat 60-win teams in the finals. Now y'all want to go into the personnel of the teams.
Mm-mm. We can go to the personnel. The Philadelphia 76ers of that year, okay, basically had.
I'm talking about who he played in the playoffs. I could have sworn he played Chicago in the first round. Didn't he?
Okay, hold on. Wait, let's go. Yeah, we can go to what he played in the playoffs. We can go there. We can do that. All right, first round in the playoffs, the Cleveland Cavaliers faced against the Indiana Pacers.
Oh, Pacers.
Yes, that was Paul George. Like he said, he ended that team. They broke up that team after him. No, this was right before Paul George left. I mean, this is right after Paul George left. My bad. This is the one with Victor Oladipo, who was all NBA or all defensive team, I believe, that year.
Media vote.
Again, he's still one of the best players in the league. You had Miles
Turner. Media.
You have Miles Turner. You had Sabonis, Miles Turner, Darren Collison, Thaddeus Young, Lance Stevenson. This was the roster that they had. This was the 5th seed in the 8. That's who they faced in the first round. All right. So LeBron James beat them in the first. And look, that went 7 games. So look, that he had to go 7 games against them. Then he faced. Then he went up against the best team in the conference that year and swept them. That's the team that had the Toronto Raptors. All they did was switch Kawhi Leonard and what's his name and DeRozan, and they ended up winning the championship the next year. He swept them. And then he goes up against Boston and plays a 7-game series against Boston and plays a full 7 games. And they have Jason Tatum. They have Al Horford. They have, it doesn't matter. They have Jaylen Brown. I don't think they were rookies that year. Maybe they were. But they have Jaylen Brown. They have Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Terry Rozier, Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris.
I think Kyrie was hurt. He didn't play that series.
No, Kyrie wasn't playing in this series. But you're still talking about a team that they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're there. Again, the Cavaliers were not that great of a team. And then he's going up.
Maybe Paul George, or maybe I would say
that
whole run, you can probably name a fringe one Hall of Famer.
No, hold on, wait. I can do this. The French Hall of Famer. So now we're playing who faced what.
I'm just saying because I always hear the Hall of Fame argument.
What Hall of Famer is on LeBron's team? Or that none. He has none.
But he's the Hall of Famer. What the hell?
All right, listen. In 2018, he faced the Indiana Pacers. They had 1 All-Star, 1 All-NBA, and 1 All-Defensive player. They also had the steals leader. All right. So that was an Indiana Pacers. The Toronto Raptors had 2 All-Stars, 1 All-NBA player. The Boston Celtics had 2 All-Stars, 1 All-NBA player. And then he went up against the Golden State Warriors, which had 4 All-Stars, 2 All-NBA players, an All-Defensive player, and 3 players averaging 20 points per game.
Yeah, everybody knows his finals competition was through the roof. But
so he faced the All-NBA. He faced an All-NBA player in every round, and he faced a team that had an All-Defensive player and an All-NBA player. Because again, I believe
all those players going to be Hall of Famers because they was all defensive in 2018.
No, I'm not telling you now. I'm just saying that they were good for that year. I'm just saying that's why those votes matter. That just shows you how good you are.
But you using the same people that vote and say this is why, and then you're saying that this can't be because they vote.
Oh wait, they made the playoffs. They have with a few of the best players in that season on the team. That's why you got to go by the seasons. That's why it's a cumulative. So if you have 10 All-NBAs, that means for 10 seasons you were good. If you only have 2 All-NBAs, you're not going to make the Hall of Fame. That's the point. So that's why we tell you when LeBron James makes 5 All-NBAs in the last 5 seasons, that's Hall of Fame material. There's not too many players who have 5 All-NBAs and 5 All-Stars that are not Hall of Famers. That means that shows how good you are. Your stats get you there. It's not like these guys don't have the stats. So if we go,
Larry ain't got the stats. All right, so Rosen ain't gonna have.
All right, listen. If we go to Victor Oladipo, who was
definitely ain't gonna have the stats.
Hold on, no. Hold on, wait. Victor Oladipo, all right, was All NBA third team, and he was All NBA All Defensive first team in 2018. In 2018, Victor Oladipo averaged 23 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, led the league in steals at 2.4 steals per game, shooting 48% from the field, 37% from three-point land, and 80% from the free throw line. That's the stats. He's averaging 23, 5, 4, and 2.5. That's stats. That's why for that one season, he never had no other season he averaged over 20 points per game. So that's what I'm saying. He was only an All-Star twice his whole career. He made an All-NBA only once his career. That's why he's not a Hall of Famer.
How many times he played LeBron in the playoffs? One time.
That one year, that shows you how
he wasn't good enough to face him.
He's just not better than he was. Imagine if LeBron's not there, he has a chance to be all the way in the get further. But he faces LeBron, the GOAT. He loses.
He played them one time. You name a stat line that freaking Jeremy Lin had put up at one time.
Yeah, but he didn't do it for a season. We're talking about this man played 75 games, 34 minutes per game. I mean,
what more
do you want me to tell you?
I'm a realist. We all know LeBron's competition was the finals. I don't know why you explaining who he faced to get there. Like we all know his competition was the finals.
Granted, I give you that because once he went to Miami, he did have the advantage throughout the East. He just had to get past Boston, even though Boston was at the tail end of their run.
They didn't even have a run. They made 2 finals. Like
That's a run. That's a run. I see the meme all the time. Nobody milks one championship more than that Boston Celtics.
no, their coach is milking it. What, he the Phoenix coach now? Like he can't,
yeah.
Let me buy a game 7.
Let me put the link up. Let me put the link up for y'all who want to join the program, so we can have some folks join us. Because the Jordan fans are annoying because they find any reason to hate on LeBron, and they find any reason to glorify Jordan or anybody that can make LeBron look bad. That's why Stephen Curry and Kobe are all glorified. 2 years ago, no one had Stephen Curry as the best player in the NBA or nowhere near that. He was, and now he wins a championship without Kevin Durant. It's like, oh, now we have something to jump on.
But y'all was saying it. Y'all would just say, y'all kept saying Steph Curry got saved by KD. Y'all kept saying it. I don't want to hear that. He got saved by KD. Yo, KD stole 2 of LeBron rings. If KD wasn't there, Steph would have 1 ring with no MVP. So he finally wins one.
No, and he only wins one because he's not that good. But go ahead, Twin Man. What up, Twin Man?
Why are you acting like Jordan played juggernauts in the East?
I'm pretty sure he played people better than Victor Oladipo.
No. I'm a Knicks fan. When Jordan got his super team, no team in the East could beat that team.
All right, Craig. Pick a team in the East where Jordan had the same type of roster LeBron had with the Cavaliers in 2018. So that would be anywhere between 88 and 1990. I'll give you 1990. Pick a team on the way to the finals. Yeah, pick a team that Jordan wouldn't be. All right, I'm gonna give you some teams. So we have the Cavaliers. Then we have Detroit. He lost to. Then he has the Cavs, the Knicks.
He only lost to the Boston
and the Bucks, Philadelphia, and Detroit again. So you got the Bucks, Philadelphia, Knicks, Cavaliers. Which one of those teams you say are better than the Pacers?
You said the Knicks, Pacers. I mean the Knicks.
The 89. All right, we got the 89 Knicks. They had 2 All-Stars, 1 All-NBA player, 1 All-Defensive player, which was Patrick Ewing. They had a 20 point per game. Patrick Ewing averaged over 20 points, 10 rebounds, and had over 2 blocks per game. So you saying the 89 Knicks were better than the 2018 Pacers?
I'm talking about the time. I'm talking about the time when when he started. Now, if you want to go back to that, you can. He didn't lose to the '89 Knicks. He lost to the.
That's what I'm saying.
Pistons.
But that's what I'm saying, because I'm going to a time where Jordan didn't have help, because we can't. That Cavaliers team was horrible. Like that Cavaliers team of 2018.
Who he was facing was just as bad. He was the best player in the
That's league. Not true.
But that's what we're saying.
He was the best player. You got the best
player.
So
in 1989, so I'm saying in 1989, Michael Jordan wasn't the best player in the league?
And yes.
Okay, so there's the New York Knicks. So let's do the New York Knicks of 1989. You don't want to do the Cavs. We can do the Cavs because the Cavs had 3 All-Stars, 1 All-NBA player, and they had 1 player that averaged over 2 steals per game. But
and didn't have nobody. He lost to the Pistons.
Yeah, okay. The Pistons had 1 All-Stars and 2 All-Defensive players. No 20 point per game players. No players averaging over 2 steals, 2 blocks, over 10 rebounds. None of that.
You said they had 2 defensive team.
They had 2 all defensive team players. So let's go to the 1989 Pistons. Since you want to say that they were so much competition.
Every team besides the his rookie year, every team he lost to in the playoffs went to the finals that season. They either won or lost. So he lost to either the runner up or the NBA champions.
Or making you talking about making the finals. Don't talk about making the finals.
I'm just talking about Jordan when he was losing.
You were talking about a team and giving them credit for making the finals.
Talking about Jordan.
That's what I heard.
The teams he lost to was either
Twin Man, did you hear the same thing? Twin Man,
did you hear
the same thing? Twin Man, did you hear the same thing? He was giving some teams.
I definitely did.
That's what I heard.
The same thing.
Okay, so
got swept in the Western Conference Finals by the Denver Nuggets, and they went on to win the championship. Did they not? But the only thing we talk about is that LeBron got swept in the Western Conference Championship.
Well, no, I talk about. I said Jokic's run was like Dirk of 2011. He beat KD. He beat he beat KD, Chris Paul. He beat.
So I'll put it like this. Wait a minute. I know this is not true. Did Dennis Rodman make an all NBA team all defensive team coming off the bench? And you're talking about tough competition? The best scorer on the 1989, which again Michael Jordan actually had a meltdown against them, was Adrian Dantley, averaging 18
he didn't
points.
score 40. He scored 30. That's a meltdown.
He scored 18 points per game, averaging 4 rebounds and 2 assists, shooting 52% from the field, 12% from three-point land, and 84% from the free throw line. So you're telling me Adrian Dantley in 1989, he only played 42 games. Let's not even talk about that. My bad. So we're gonna go to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas averaged 18 points per game, 8 assists, 3.5 rebounds, 1.5 steals, on 46% shooting, 27% three-point shooting, and 82% from it. So are you saying 1989 Isaiah Thomas is better than Victor Oladipo in 2018?
Also, we doing that now? Because I know you got are we doing seasons now? Because
no, you said that LeBron James had no competition. You had to go all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals in the East to get Jordan's first competition. We're showing you LeBron James.
No, I'm talking about the teams he lost to. I'm talking about the teams Jordan lost to.
Yeah, but every team that LeBron James lost to either made the finals or not. He lost.
Like I said, LeBron lost in the finals. Jordan lost to teams who was either in the finals as champions or made it to the finals. So
the only team that LeBron lost to that didn't make the finals was the 06 Detroit Pistons. But the 08 team made to the finals, the Boston Celtics, the 09 Magics, the 010 Boston Celtics. And then from there, he lost what? He never lost again until he got to LA and he lost to Phoenix. They made the finals that year. And then he just lost to Denver.
So the same thing. They only lost to one team, and every team they lost to went to the finals.
Yeah, but LeBron lost in the finals more because he was in the finals instead of losing before.
Jordan won more in the finals.
Y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me clear?
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna bring you up in a second, Crash. If you're still there, my bad. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, brother. Oh, Crash ain't getting on.
So this is what I've noticed. This is what I've noticed about this entire thing. It's all projection. It's all projection, Craig. Because when Jordan didn't have his team, who did they blame? Jordan's teammates. They sat here and said they didn't build around Jordan well enough. That's why he couldn't get it done early in his career. So now when we say that about LeBron, it's no, LeBron's supposed to raise all players around him. And when he actually does it, because that 2018 team had no business being in the finals, when he actually does it, I give him credit. He didn't have no competition.
I've been saying it the whole 8 years, not that just one year.
Hey, look, this is an excuse right here. Look, Liddy just puts it right here. Jordan was 6th seed in 1989. So we're supposed to absolve Jordan for not being able to be higher than the 6th seed? That he's the 6th seed? Why did he win?
2018 Cavaliers was a whole mess because of Kyrie Irving. No one blames LeBron.
Look, here we go. Perfect Adrian Knight. This LeBron versus MJ thing has gotten crazy. Why? Because LeBron has stacked the deck so high that now Jordan fans have nothing because Jordan never had it. He was never the GOAT. We gave him the GOAT because of superstar power. And now that superstar power has been demolished because that thing doesn't affect anybody anymore. Now we are watching somebody that's changing the game because now people like Chet and Wemby are going to completely change how we see superstars. They're not going to be the guys they're going to do everything on the basketball court. They're not going to be just the guys to just do one thing by just being a great scorer. They're going to do everything great.
Straight scorer and defenders. Stop that notion. But
y'all say LeBron don't play no defense.
He doesn't, but he
still does. He
plays it when he wants to, but it's not something
he shouldn't have to at 39 years old. You can't have him out there playing 38 years old playing defense.
But you act like he was 39 forever. This only one season.
But I tell you one thing.
That since
them MJ fans do not want to get to it. And matter of fact, that Pistons team didn't even have Adrian Dantley in the playoffs. No, they didn't. In the playoffs, they didn't have nobody average 20 points per game. That's who Jordan was losing to.
He's losing
No, he was losing. He was losing because
teams.
he was losing because he didn't know how to make a team. He didn't know how to make his team better.
Exactly. Lift the
That's
team
why he
up.
was losing. He was.
That's why he was losing. He played team basketball.
That's why he was losing because he didn't know how to play team
Okay,
basketball.
somebody was
That's
playing
what got
team
his
basketball,
coach.
still lost. So
That's
what
what-
is it?
that's
It's
what got
the
his
players
team- that's what got
around
his
you.
team-
When you the
that's
best
what got
player
his
and you
team fired.
lose,
Listen,
they're always
and-
gonna blame the teammates. Y'all don't fault LeBron for leaving, right?
No, of course not.
Okay, then.
Yeah, because you know why? No LeBron hater or any Jordan fan. Again, when I say a Jordan fan, this is again, I'm going to repeat this. If you have Michael Jordan as the GOAT, I have not found one who's given me a logical reason how he
I gave
is
you
the
my
GOAT.
logical reasons.
No, you
why I
didn't,
got
Craig.
Jordan 1 and LeBron 2.
You say because he did everything in shorter time.
No, I said because Vic, I said because they both are the only two players that have been the best players on their teams in the finals on more than 4 consecutive times. Jordan did
No.
it 6 times, LeBron did it 4 times.
And Bill
That's
Russell did
why.
it 11 times.
Exactly.
We don't have no
He
we
said,
don't have
"See?"
no evidence of that. We just know a team won 11 times. We don't have no evidence. I have evidence that LeBron was the best player on his championship team. I have evidence that Jordan was the best player on his championship team.
Craig is the best, yo. Craig said there's no evidence. The stats book don't matter. What? Look, here we go. What did Pippen do in '89? Now Pippen's supposed to save Michael Jordan, and when we tell them Pippen is the reason why they win 6 championships, then they tell us we hating on Jordan.
500. Let's be real. Pippen's the reason they're over 500 and they actually start winning playoff series.
See what I'm saying?
Is that a lie? Is that a lie?
Craig, until you show me somebody who created a fake Craig King page, okay? Not only that, there is a guy named Dion of Ohio on TikTok. He's a big time LeBron James fan, and somebody created a fake page of him and have been DMing us on Goat James Kingdom's page on some straight homoerotic type stuff like they always do. They're the worst of the worst, bro. They're literally the worst of the worst. So until you can show us one of those, Craig, obviously Jordan fans are the most annoying. Then we have this, Craig. Nothing beats this, Craig. This right here will sit in infamy.
Hey, some people would rather have a dinner with Jay-Z instead of taking $500K.
And Jay-Z fans are just as psychotic.
I wouldn't do that.
Jay-Z runs around for the last 15 to 20 years telling people how much broke they are compared to him, and people flock to his music like he's dropping new records. He doesn't say nothing new. All he keeps telling you is a different
like
way.
A Jay-Z hater.
I'm not a Jay-Z hater. I'm just saying, bro. I like art. I like music. I like substance. You feel me?
That
like
man is the best rapper of all time.
Man, he is not the best rapper of all time. He's probably the most successful rapper of all time, but he's definitely not the best rapper of all time. Yo,
went too far, correct?
Toy Man, tell me some examples of how crazy Jordan fans are when you talk about LeBron James' greatness, because that's their thing. That's another thing. We can't talk about LeBron's greatness. That's another thing too. We don't even have to talk about Jordan.
We can't talk about Jordan greatness because apparently he only played 6 seasons.
Yes, you can in a Jordan page, not in a LeBron group. Take that shit elsewhere. Toy Man,
I don't. When I make a
it.
post, I just post facts. I don't post no slander. It's just factuals that I post. I don't post anything like, oh, LeBron.
Nonsense. Nonsense. Twin man, tell me some examples of some psychotic Michael Jordan stuff. Fandom.
So I've had somebody tell me, like I said, and I said this on Sunday, Jordan's the GOAT because of the Gatorade commercial. I said a commercial makes you the GOAT. They said, yes, that is the best commercial ever made. I had somebody tell me that Jordan is the GOAT because, again, of I Believe I Can Fly and how magical the video was of Michael Jordan being in that video. I have heard Michael Jordan is the GOAT because of Killer Instinct. So when I asked a simple follow-up question, where was the Killer Instinct before he got Scottie Pippen? I was called a LeBron sexual. I was called all kinds of names because I asked factual questions. Because I always, if Jordan is the GOAT, why couldn't he elevate his team? And the first thing they do is they blame his teammates. So I sit here and say, hold up. Y'all sit here and say LeBron always.
Right. That's why it's internet chopping.
You broke in and out on that last part, Twin Man. We can't hear you. He broke out. But somebody brought up Killer Instinct in the comments. I can't even find it no more, but somebody brought it up. They brought it up. That's what they do. I've heard the shoe comment that the shoes.
Someone just told me that one of the comments that LeBron's the GOAT because his son made $6 million in college.
You got I'm saying they boosting up Stephen Curry all of a sudden for no reason. Like it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, now Stephen Curry's over LeBron James.
And I said the reason why people was bringing up Steph Curry because y'all kept saying he couldn't win without KD. KD saved his career. He needed to win a championship without KD. KD stole LeBron 2 rings. Curry was just a sidekick. That's why people was hyping up Curry now. It's not because of Jordan. Get out of here. Stop blaming Jordan for everything. That man ain't played ball in 20 years.
Nah, that's a lie, Craig. That's a lie. Because look at this guy. He beat Stephen Curry beat LeBron, right? In 3 times, right? But Isaiah beat Jordan 3 times.
And that's why I don't care for how many times they beat somebody. I still pick LeBron over Curry.
That's what they don't get, man. It's like stick to the stats, stick to what make you the GOAT, stick to real basketball talk. That's why I expose y'all, because y'all can't stick to basketball talk. Michael Jordan is not the GOAT because of basketball. He's the GOAT because of how he makes you feel. And that is your problem, not mine. I'm not going for LeBron James because I feel a certain way about LeBron James. LeBron James just have shown me year in, year out that he's the greatest basketball player to ever play. He consistently shows it. He evolves with the game. Like I said, man, no one could tell me anything that they've done for 20 years straight at an elite level in their life. Nobody.
He wasn't elite his rookie year.
At 18 or 19 years old.
I see, now we bring it A, right?
But that's what I'm saying. But even at that, he averaged 20 points per game. He didn't have a bad rookie season. He really didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like he was one of the best rookies in NBA history. That was one of the best rookie seasons. I mean, nobody expected that.
He had one of the best rookie seasons.
Yeah.
And Jordan had a great Wizard
season. No,
season.
Jordan is another one. Yes, Jordan's rookie season is one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time. Hands down.
Wilt's rookie season.
Yeah, Wilt's. Yes. We already know. We already know. There's no question about that. We know that already, baby. When Wilt Chamberlain gets brought up, it's brought up with respect in GOAT James Kingdom. Straight up, man. But yeah, I mean, but again, these dudes are crazy, bro.
Y'all just like speaking to people who don't know nothing. That's the problem. Y'all give the attention to the wrong people.
It's not attention to the wrong people. I can bring you up countless stuff. They don't stop. They can't help themselves. The problem is that they don't want us to praise LeBron James without mentioning the turnovers, the finals losses, all this stuff. We have to mention all of this.
Like I said, when y'all post about LeBron and LeBron only without mentioning about Jordan, I don't comment on it. But as soon as y'all say something like, oh, Jordan, Pippen, that's when I comment. I get it. I mean, technically, I belong in the GOAT James Kingdom. I believe he's the GOAT. I believe he's the second greatest player of all time. That's still the GOAT. Technically,
the reason is you can stand 10 toes down. Like I told Ralph, it's the same thing. It's fine. You guys can't prove it. It's fine if you can't prove Jordan's your GOAT. We said we don't mind it.
Jordan proves why he's the GOAT. Not me. I don't have to. Like they said, he got to tell you he great. Then he ain't great. People will tell you that man is great.
Look, we got people here.
Consistence. The world tell you that man is great.
There we go. Let's bring up King John here. What up, King John? What's good, bro?
What's up? I just want to say one thing. Liddy, won't you jump on the live?
No.
You do all the talking in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Liddy, I need you to jump on the live.
He's scared. He's not going to do that. He's scared. They scared. I give them a platform to talk, and they get mad at me because they get disrespectful. Like, they don't, because they can't articulate why Jordan's the GOAT. They can't. They cannot do it. They know they can't bring up that nonsense.
Just go to NBA.com and search Michael Jordan, and you'll find out why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, because of people like Liddy who make these votes because of people like
I
that.
mean, these the same people that write these columns. These are professionals. They're not on here saying Jordan's the GOAT.
People that do this, people that say and do this, people that say, yeah.
You find me one of those people that voted for me, that works in media, that work for the NBA.
Look, right there, that's Glenn Shiloh right there. That's Glenn Shiloh right there on the top.
I never see no NBA official by that name, man.
Yo,
I can pick Michael Jordan.
Like I said, I don't care. If you think LeBron's the GOAT, that's your prerogative. They 1 and 2. You could just close your eyes and pick one. You won't be wrong.
You're from Chicago, right? John, tell me, because I know, because being from Chicago, it's bad. So look at this. Look, these are guys that voted for Jordan right here.
I wouldn't have picked Jordan. I mean, I would have thought. Hey, I saw Beyonce and Lori Harvey. I don't even need to read the question.
3 days in Paris. What would you rather do? 3 days in Paris.
Hey, I would say move Jordan name off that. He don't even belong on there.
Until y'all can show us a LeBron fan doing something that ridiculous, that's crazy. All right, y'all. Somebody's about to come up as a new person. Let's see what's up. They're not showing their face or their name, but hopefully they're a good person. We don't screen calls.
All right, salute.
What's good? What's up, Nathaniel? How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I want you guys to expose this myth that Ray Allen and Kyrie Irving saved LeBron James' legacy, because I see it every time. I hear it every single time.
Okay. Oh, I mean, that's easy exposure, because you understand that they didn't, because Kyrie Irving's shot didn't actually do anything but give them the lead, which the Warriors could have hit a shot to tie it. It was LeBron James' free throws that really took him over to win that actual game. And we all know LeBron James had the greatest finals performance of all time in that finals, and that's why they won, hands down, simple and plain. We don't even have to go there. And then Ray Allen, same thing as well. Where was Ray Allen Game 7?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he hit that shot, but they still had to win in overtime. That shot didn't do nothing but send us to overtime. No matter what you say.
Yes, to tie the game, right?
Yeah, instead of talking about Ray Allen hitting that shot, why didn't you say Kawhi Leonard was supposed to hit that free throw? Or Ginobili was supposed to hit his free throw? Or Tim Duncan wasn't supposed to miss that little button hook on Battier?
Oh yeah, and when people say Michael Jordan didn't got saved, like, it's ridiculous. Like, people only want to bring up Michael Jordan's game winners and don't talk about what his teammates did to help them win the game in the finals. Like, people just don't bring that up at all.
Lady just said, like,
y'all make it seem like LeBron and Jordan scored 102 points per game and one teammate scored 2 points. I'm pretty sure both their teams did enough to win the game, or they wouldn't have won. Like, y'all gotta stop this.
But that's why listen, no matter what we say, it is the stats tell us how good they were, right? And technically, we know Jordan's stats are there. We know Jordan plays great. Nobody's gonna ever say no about that. That's not the question.
That's what we're saying, yeah.
The difference is that, like I tell people all the time, is that because LeBron is so versatile, because LeBron can do so many things so well, he affects winning more. LeBron James doesn't have to score 35 for his team to win. Jordan fans think he had to score 35 for his team to win, because that's all Jordan can do really was score. You can't score 20.
Score and defend. Stop saying that. Score and defend. That's the object of the game. You score and stop.
He's not defending. He's not defending the best player when Scottie Pippen's the best defender on the team.
Then you just exposed yourself 2 weeks ago with that myth.
What about myth? What?
Magic Johnson?
No, I didn't expose that. I just said that's. I told you that, like I said, it came from the horse's mouth. These were coming from NBA people saying that was going on. I told you I was 10 years old around there. I can't really remember that. I told you. It was coming from Magic. It was coming from the Bulls players. It was coming from the media. If you go to
literally said it in the interview when they won the championship.
I
don't even believe him. Except when he called Jordan a horrible teammate.
But they did use Scottie Pippen to trap him, and they did use Scottie Pippen on him.
He never guarded Magic. He did guard Magic. It's a team effort. Like, come on, like, y'all gotta stop this.
No, don't hold on, wait. Let me read this correct. Say I picked Jordan for 72 hours so I could pick his brain about to become a millionaire. Beyonce and Lori Harvey, I passed on because of that. You see this?
I'm mad he wrote that.
Like, what? That's what I'm saying. They always don't talk about basketball.
That's awkward. That's awkward.
Yeah, it's
That's
weird.
awkward. That's weird. That's super weird. Come on, Adrian. You're
I
supposed to
wouldn't
be one
pick
of the most
Jordan for that.
reasonable
I'll
ones.
pick the richest person in the world.
Serious? You really think Michael Jordan is giving you pointers on how to be a billionaire? You know how to become a billionaire? Have no morals.
Thank you. That's the
Just
thing.
that it's just that simple. Anybody who wants to be rich, I'm going to give you a pointer right now. I'm 42 years old, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not rich. I have morals.
Yeah.
If you have no morals, you will become one of the most wealthiest people around you, and you'll be around nothing but wealthy people. You'll be fine. No issues at all. Straight up and down.
Or you can play lotto.
But
Yeah, and that's why I subscribe. And that's why I subscribe to your channel, because you speak facts and you speak objectively and not like these fake narratives that people
You
keep
must not
speaking.
be in a group.
That's why.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. I try my best. Again, I don't feel like I'm a crusader of some sort, but I do think I do bring something to the table, because again, I'm tired of it, because I just want to talk basketball, and I see people talk basketball in a narrative to protect Jordan's legacy, and you get people who disrespect the NBA in so many different ways because they can't let go of the nostalgia, and
Yeah, I feel
and that has to stop, bro. It
Y'all
has to
call
stop.
the 90s the weak era. Like, come
It
on.
is the
y'all
weak era when
disrespect
you know-
the era. Y'all
when you
disrespect
know-
all the
when-
time.
When you know basketball, you know it's a weak era.
Really?
And it's no disrespect to the players. It's no disrespect.
So the
to
2000s
players.
Yeah,
was
that's
the
what we're
weaker
saying. We're
era
not
because
saying-
they couldn't score a lick in the 2000s.
Yes, they couldn't shoot. They were
That
horrible shooters. They were
that
bad at
was-
shooting, and defenses were better. Defenses stopped you from getting to the lane because you had people like Kobe, you had people like Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, all these guys coming into the league, and you had to push them out. You got to shoot, and people had to start learning how to shoot, and that's when the NBA got better.
It took them to 2011 to learn how to shoot.
It takes some time. Yeah, it takes some time because that's when you get the Currys and the Kevin Durant's
Yes.
come into the leagues and you start getting these shooters. You start getting guys that are shooting the ball. You get the Dame Lillards.
Just be mindful. People don't realize this. The league back in the 80s and 90s. Remember that the 3-point line wasn't implemented to the 79 season. So
Yes.
the whole 80s, no one was taking 3-pointers like that, and they were still putting up between 100 and 110 points per game. Now look at today, the points didn't get that much, and these guys is taking what 30 3-point attempts a game to average the same amount that they was not shooting threes in the 80s doing. So what really evolved? 3-point shooting. That's it.
No, overall shooting and overall talent.
That's
Bro,
what. Yeah, right.
Bro, again,
the talent,
I said
of
this.
course.
I said this the other day on the live, bro. You remember the 7'4", the 7'5" guys in the 90s, the Manute Bowles, the Murrisons,
George Morris,
the Sean Bradleys. They were sticks that couldn't move. Do you see how Wemby and Chet is moving at 7'3", 6'7", 4"? It's not the same. They can dribble.
Right.
Like to see what Jokic is doing.
Chet
It's a crazier game.
LeBron's era, right?
Faster pace, everything. It's just better. It's just better.
And today's centers are great
So-
because like they can average like a lot of points and help their team win and impact the team. That's what I like about today's NBA.
What
but
sentence
back
you
then-
talking about?
But back
Listen,
then,
Yeah.
it's
Uh-huh.
not like the centers are averaging like and helping their team win. No, it's the shooting guards, it's the point guards, It's like point guards like who can impact the team. But today's NBA is all about every position helping their team win.
You can't just have one skill set. You can't be like just one guy that you can just do one thing. Yes, your specialty. You have to be able to do multiple things. First of all, you have to be able to shoot because nobody's going to guard you if you're on the floor. They have no reason to. You can't shoot, and that's why it doesn't matter. It hurts. Pro Troll, listen, GOAT James Kingdom is a safe place for LeBron James fans. We tell them all the time, come to our Facebook group. You guys see a bunch of LeBron James fans. Those are only people who can post in the GOAT James Kingdom group. LeBron James fans are safe here because we talk basketball. Jordan fans run from us. They don't even want to step up. Remember, Craig is not a Jordan fan. He's an MJ delegate. He just has Jordan as his GOAT, but he's not a Jordan fan. He knows how to talk basketball.
And
But other
LeBron
guys,
is the
they're
second
cowards.
greatest. Don't because you're gonna make them think I hate LeBron. LeBron is the second greatest. That's why I'm in GOAT James Kingdom because I believe he's the second GOAT. So you got to put a 2 in front of 2 GOAT James Kingdom.
Nah,
We
it's
need
the
two
GOAT. That's
GOAT
why it's
James
GOAT
Kingdom.
James Kingdom. We let people have their opinions. We ain't trying to, but we bring facts, and we always bring facts. This week's show, we're gonna keep bringing more facts. So catch us on Sunday. We go live noon Eastern every Sunday. We talk the GOAT conversation in basketball. We'll have another great show this Sunday, and I'm gonna be coming on Friday nights, and we're gonna have some more exposure, some more everything. He said Dirk said hi. So salute to Dirk Nowitzki. First ballot Hall of Famer. Shout out to him. One of the greatest players to ever play the game. Top 10 greatest scorers of all time.
Yeah, facts.
The best European player of all time.
Who, Dirk?
Yeah, until what's his name takes it. Until
Luka?
Giannis takes it. Giannis. I don't know about Luka, man.
I think
know
Giannis
Luka.
is already. I would say he would be better than Dirk in my opinion. I would give him up to Dirk. Dirk was just like the first big man shooter. Like Dirk would be well in this era.
Again, Dirk was he was
What?
that was a product of the transcendent of the league. Seeing
He was
that
drafted in
getting people like-
'98.
Yeah, getting people like Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, guys who can shoot from the perimeter, who can face
Duncan
the
can't
ring.
shoot. He just had that side.
He had
backboard.
that. Yeah, he was good. And you had Kevin Garnett who can face up. You had Amari Stoudemire. You had Pau Gasol. You had Chris Bosh. All these guys came and revolutionized the 2000s, but the 2000s was its own era. Every era was great. Again,
2000s was the years of the small forwards.
Again, it wasn't that the 90s wasn't great. It's just that when you compare it to all the eras and you really see what it was, it had the nostalgia because of NBC. It had everything because of Michael Jordan and the Bulls. But it's still, again, in the sense of a basketball fan, beyond Michael Jordan fans, again, we can look beyond Michael Jordan. It wasn't that great of an era. It was an expansion era. So,
but every era was expansion because the league started with 6 teams. Like,
yeah.
you ain't gonna discredit Pistons, and they won championships in the expansion year.
No,
You're
I
not gonna
got you.
discredit
I know
Magic.
when
They
I
was one of
again,
the-
it's not to discredit anybody. It's just to understand.
It's
the
only
era.
with Jordan. Like
They-
he was the only one that
No.
won rings in expansion.
No, it's just the
No
fact
one
that
says it about
No.
the Magic's the Lakers ring. No one says it about the Pistons
Exactly.
ring. It's
The only
only
reason
with
we-
Jordan that it's expansion.
it's because of LeBron, and LeBron's era starts in 2000s. And since then, we cannot appreciate it. We only can appreciate it because of Kobe. Once Kobe disappears after 2010,
Ooh.
it's all horrible. And now it's Stephen Curry supposedly the man. Again, listen, I can't wait to expose y'all again, man. Listen, man, we're about to have some fun, man. So Craig, man, you were supposed to show me some stuff, but I guess you didn't have nothing for me. We're gonna keep doing a poll, y'all. Again, it's not a trap. Y'all vote as y'all need to. We're gonna see how delusional LeBron James fans are. I'm gonna start the poll because SB didn't want to do it. He wasn't ready for it.
He already proved it. You just spent it to make it feel like they wasn't delusional.
See, look, Craig. He says right here. I thought Craig was an MJ fan. No, he's not. He doesn't take one for the team. He's not with you. He doesn't care about Michael Jordan's billionaire bank account.
I don't.
You know,
They don't pay my bills, him or LeBron.
and quite technically, Beyonce is a billionaire. I think we can get some knowledge from her about her
That's Jay
finances.
money. That's Jay money.
But Jay wouldn't have that money without her. She helped him get that money, yo, straight up and down, man. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all enjoy y'all Friday night. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Yeah,
This
he
was a
just
great
said,
show.
yeah, so you know what I'm about to do.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for
You're
subscribing. Appreciate you, Nathaniel, man. You have a good
You're
one, man.
welcome. Keep doing
So
what
I
you're doing.
belong
Keep
in because I
exposing.
think LeBron
Keep
is
bringing
the
the
GOAT.
facts. That's
Okay,
I will, bro.
I belong
Make sure
in
you
the
follow
group
us
because
on
I had
TikTok.
LeBron as
All
one
right.
of the GOATs.
All right, brother. What happened, Craig?
I said I belong in the group because I believe LeBron is one of the GOATs.
Yeah, go to Facebook, you guys. Go to Facebook if you have a Facebook account, and you can go to the Facebook group and type in GOAT James Kingdom. Anywhere you type in GOAT James Kingdom, you're going to find us. We're the only ones
Yes,
out
it's going to be the group that has
Yo.
nothing but Jordan posts on it.
there. No, so you might find people out there that's gonna call us Throat James Kingdom. You're gonna find people that's gonna try to make fun of the Exposer. You're gonna find all type of clown names about Brandon and I, but they can't out debate us because they know we've seen them. We've exposed too many people too many times for not being NBA fans for one, and for two, not really understanding what the GOAT conversation is about. So Craig is one of the, obviously, like we said, we always shout out to Craig because he's the best representative for Michael Jordan, for a guy who has Michael Jordan as the GOAT. Again, they don't take one for the team. As y'all can see, I took one for the team today. So Jordan's 51 points.
Fan, and like I told you, Jordan got delusional fans. There's more of them because they're consistent. But there are some delusional LeBron fans. That post right there, you just try to spin that whole post. No,
Listen,
man, it's the word, man. You gotta, it's the way he said it, man. He missed the word. You should have said playoff, like all three of them wasn't playoff performances.
Listen, I would rather defend the 51-point game for LeBron James than to defend 72 hours with Michael Jordan in Paris. I don't care what nobody tell me. That is indefensible, and that is straight up what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom. So again, we want to thank everybody.
Winner with Jay-Z over 500,000.
Yes. We want to thank everybody.
But there are people.
Yeah, we want to thank everybody for being in the comments. And as usual, you have now been exposed by the Exposer. And we are going to get up out of here. Craig, you have a good night, brother. Thanks for joining me, man. Keep trolling as you do best. Yeah, see you Sunday. I don't know what Sunday's topic is going to be because I have not spoken to Brandon about it yet. But we were supposed to talk about some things that we haven't talked about.
Ain't the season start this week, right? I mean, week.
Yeah, we've already talked about that, so I don't think we're going to do that. But I think I still want to talk about the records LeBron James is going to break this season, so we can talk about that. But y'all definitely have a good.
Every
Friday.
point he scores a record, like.
You already know. This is GOAT James Kingdom, y'all. Y'all have a great day. This is the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. That's Craig King. I'm A. Johnny the Exposer. I'll see y'all next Friday. I'll see y'all Sunday. Make sure to hit the like button. Catch us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, right here on YouTube, the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Y'all Friday. Everybody have a blessed one. Peace, Craig. Yes, y'all.